Hello students, my name is Arvind Rai from LPM Public School, which is situated in Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur, and I am your subject teacher of Social Studies. Today we are going to start our fourth chapter, that is Northern Mountains. Okay? Before starting the chapter, I hope that you all are fine at your homes, maintaining the precautions and guidelines regarding COVID-19, okay, instructed by the government. So please be safe, be healthy at your homes. Now, come to the topic, what we are going to discuss today, the Northern Mountains. Okay, the Northern Mountains is the fourth chapter in your book, that is Social Studies book, and we are going to learn some important topics regarding the Northern Mountains. After the completion of this chapter, what we are going to learn about Northern Mountains, that describe the structure of Himalayas in India. Okay, describe the structure of Himalayas in India. What does it mean? It means that what type of structure, from which direction to which direction does Himalayas stretch. After that, second point is visualize the life of the people who live near the Himalayas. What does it mean? It means that we are going to learn the livelihood of the people living near the mountain range, that is Himalayas. The people who live near Himalayan range, what type of life they lead. Now, third point is assess the importance of Himalayas to India. It means that what is the importance of Himalayan mountain range or Himalayas to our country, okay, or India. What is the importance of Himalayas to India? These all points we are going to learn, we are going to explain after the completion of this chapter. After that, I want to tell you one more fact regarding Himalayas, that Himalayas are young mountain range, or Himalayan mountain range is considered as young mountain range. We have discussed in our previous videos that what is a young mountain range and what is a old mountain range. These points we have discussed in our previous videos. So Himalayas are young mountain range. Okay, as we all know, Himalayan range is not a new mountain range. This was formed millions years ago, but then also we call it a young mountain range. Why is it so? Because Himalayas are still growing by 1 centimeter every year. Okay, Himalayas or Himalayan mountain range is still growing 1 centimeter every year. So this is the biggest reason why in today's time also we consider Himalayan mountain range as young mountain range. Okay. After this, we are going to learn different names, different parts of Himalayan mountain range. Where it is situated, what is the structure, and much more points regarding Himalayan mountain range or the northern mountains. What are the other different mountains which lies in northern part of India? These all things we are going to learn in this chapter, the northern mountains. Okay. Now students, look at this point. What are the main mountain ranges in the northern part, or we can say the main mountain ranges in our northern part of our country? So first one is the Karakoram mountain range, second one is the Himalayas, and the third one is the Purvanchal mountain range. Okay, these two mountain ranges are in the northern side, and this Purvanchal mountain range is in the northeast side of the country. Okay, later on we are going to discuss three parallel mountain ranges which belongs to Himalayas. Okay, we have three mountain ranges in Himalayan mountain range which runs parallel to the Himalayas, and their names are the Himadri, the Himachal, and the Shivalik. The Himadri and the Himachal and the Shivalik. These three mountain ranges runs parallel to the Himalayas, and they come under this Himalayan ranges. But apart from this, we have three main mountain ranges in the northern side: the Karakoram, the Himalayas, and the Purvanchal. Now look at in a book, the northern mountains lie along the northern and northeastern edge of India. It consists of several parallel ranges. The main among them are the Karakoram, the Himalayas, the Purvanchal. Okay, so this point we have discussed that in the northern side we have three main mountain ranges. First one is the Karakoram, second one is the Himalayas, third one is the Purvanchal in northeastern part of country. After that, we are going to read some points regarding Karakoram. Before discussing about Karakoram ranges, there is a point mentioned in your book on page number 23. In left hand side, no more. Okay, something more regarding mountains. So till around 150 years ago, Kanchenjunga was thought to be the highest peak in the world. Okay, till 150 years ago, Kanchenjunga was considered as the highest peak in the world of mountain ranges. But after that, then in 1852, Radhanath Sikhdar, okay, in 1852, okay, in 1852, Radhanath Sikhdar, okay, in 1852, Radhanath Sikhdar, he was a mathematician of that age, and he was working for the Great Trigonometrical Survey of India. Okay, so he found that there is a mountain range which is taller than Kanchenjunga. Okay, so later on he discovered that there was a peak that was taller. The British named it peak in Roman numerals 15. We can say it 15. Okay, the Britishers considered or named it peak 15. What they mentioned? Peak 15. After that, it was later renamed Everest in honor of Sir George Everest. Okay. After that, this peak was renamed as Everest. Okay. This peak was renamed as Everest in honor of Sir George Everest. In honor of in honor of Sir George Everest. Okay, he was the Surveyor General of India at that time. He was the Surveyor General of India at that time, and on behalf of his name, Sir George Everest, the highest peak was renamed as Everest, or we say it Mount Everest. Okay. Now students, look at this point. When we are going to talk about the main ranges in the northern side, so on the first point we have the Karakoram ranges. Okay, it stretches across the Ladakh region in Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, in present, Jammu and Kashmir is not a state; it's a union territory of India. Okay, so the Karakoram ranges stretches across the Ladakh region in Jammu and Kashmir. The Siachen Glacier lies here. Okay, the Siachen Glacier, as we have heard many times, the most famous glacier of the world, also called the longest glaciers in the world. Okay, Siachen Glacier. The Siachen Glacier lies here. Where does it lies? In the Karakoram mountain ranges. Okay. So the Siachen Glacier lies here, and it is considered as the longest glaciers in the world. After that, one more fact we have regarding the Karakoram ranges. River Indus separates Karakoram from the Himalayas. Okay. River Indus separates the Karakoram from the Himalayas. Okay, so these are the most important facts regarding the Karakoram ranges, which is among the main mountain ranges in northern side of our country. Okay, after this we are going to study about the Himalayas and the Purvanchal mountain ranges in our next video. Till then, I suggest you to just note down the points which I had mentioned in this video, and just go through the topics with the help of your book, revise it thoroughly, and mention the definitions of the hard words in your notebooks, and learn the topics. Okay, before learning, understand the topic. What is that particular topic stands for? Okay, when we are going to understand it first, then definitely we are going to learn that. Okay, hope you all understood my points, and be safe, be healthy at your homes. Thank you so much.